No, today is bhajan.
What about Thursday?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Wait,
Mataji, are we gonna have if it's tomorrow or day after tomorrow?
yeah, see, we will have, Ryan, we will have all different activities on different days. So we need to wait in patience. What activity is going to happen, it will happen. Okay, just we need to have patience. But every time you have a different one, not all the time same, right?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, we can hear you.
Hare Krishna kids.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, you were saying something. What were you saying about the activity?
Oh no, they were asking Kahoot Mataji. Then I said every day there is a different activity, so you can't expect same activity.
They are all interested in Kahoot. I know that.
They all like Kahoot Mataji.
I will share before the end of the class. I will share my PPT. Mataji. Yeah. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji.
So shall we all start with the prayers together?
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Om
Jnana-timirandhasya
Jnana Jana
Shalashakaya.
Chakshurum
Unmilitam Yena.
Tasmai
Gurave
Namakum Vishnu
Paya Krishna Prasna
Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Jayavani Pracharine Vishesha Shunyavadi Anjata Deshatari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Can we say two more times? Two more times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare
One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Hare. Okay, so are you all ready for the class? Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanabaram.
Hare Krishna. My God. Okay. So we all know what is going on, right? What is going on?
The 6 questions asking. So 6 questions that the sage are asking to Sutta Goswami.
Okay, so now we are at a part where Sutta Goswami is talking about whom? The very great personality. Who is that personality that you read?
Krishna.
Who is the
Krishna. Parikshit. Krishna. Parikshit.
Krishna is there. Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj, because of Parikshit Maharaj, we are able to have this wonderful Srimad Bhagavatam, isn't it? So we have to know about this great and wonderful devotee of the Lord, Parikshit Maharaj, isn't it? Yes? You all agree? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So now what is happening is, whose 5 children were killed? Whose 5 children?
Nobody.
Okay, Draupadi, yes. And then, they're all grieving, okay, because their sons are dead. And then now, Krishna also asked Yudhishthir Maharaj to perform 3 Ashwamedha, that is the horse sacrifice, okay, Yagna. So, and then after that, now Krishna is departing to, where is he going? He's about to go to, from?
Dwarka.
Yes,
Okay.
he's going to Dwarka. That's absolutely correct. But when he's about to depart, somebody comes at that very moment seeking his protection. Who is that? Who is that?
Kunti.
No, think.
Uttara.
Yeah, Queen Kunti. Yes, absolutely correct. Queen Uttara. She comes to ask for protection. Why? Because what did Ashwatthama do? Finally, he did something.
Uttara was pregnant and Ashwatthama didn't want the baby to become another mighty king. So he released his Brahmastra to kill the baby.
Yes, he wants to destroy the last heir of the Kuru dynasty. So he released the very powerful Brahmastra. Okay. So, but do you know how is this Brahmastra different than the nuclear weapons that we have? What do the nuclear weapons do? The atomic bombs, what do they do?
Kill?
Yes, but they cause huge destruction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like massacre of dead people.
Yes.
Dead people. Mataji, maybe it might be. Mataji, maybe it might be hurting the mother's stomach.
Okay. Yeah, so that's correct. But the thing is, atomic bombs, these nuclear weapons, they cannot just hit their target. They cause a whole mass destruction. But the Brahmastra, just imagine at that very point in time, long time back, it would just go to its intended target, not destroy anybody else. That is the, even though Brahmastra is 1,000 times powerful than the atomic bombs and the nuclear weapons, but it would go only to its intended target. So that target was right now the womb of Uttara. So then you can imagine how powerful that Brahmastra is, right? So it was causing a lot of burning in the body of Uttara. She said, she went to Krishna and said, let this Brahmastra kill me, but it shouldn't harm my child, who is, because he is the last heir of the Kuru dynasty, isn't it? And then what? So just imagine how the burning she was ready to suffer for her child. And because Uttara was totally surrendered, she was asking Krishna's help. What do devotees do? Any problem, they would only surrender to Krishna. They don't go to any Devi, Devatas, please help me, or please give me this, please give me that. So it is said that even if you want anything in your life, go to Krishna rather than going to all the Devis and Devatas. So because Uttara is also a very pure devotee of the Lord, so she went to Krishna, and then what do you think Krishna did? What do you think Krishna did?
Helped her because she's a daughter.
Yes, of course he helped her. Krishna is, he's bound by the love of his devotees. So, but how do you think he helped?
By not letting her get hurt.
Huh? What?
By not letting her get hurt.
Well, that I also understand.
Because he can protect anybody.
Okay.
And entered her room.
Let's not talk like this. Wait. You know, I will ask you to raise your hand and then one of you, I will ask you to talk. If everybody talks at the same time, even neither can I hear nor anybody else can hear. Okay, so I see 3 raised hands. So one I will say is, I will ask right now, Prahlad and Raghav are there. So I will ask Prahlad. Okay, go ahead, Prahlad. Unmute yourself.
Yes, Mataji.
So I was asking, like, how did Krishna protect? Everybody is saying, okay, Krishna protected. But how did he protect? What did he do?
He protected Uttara by going into her stomach and stopping the Brahmastra from killing Parikshit Maharaj.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. He went into the womb of Uttara. Okay. And then how he protected was he immediately covered the womb with his energy. Okay, with his personal energy so that it wouldn't affect the child. Okay. So, Kabir, you want to say something? Kabir Rathod, you want to say something?
Mataji, I'm just raising my hand to answer the next question or read.
Answer the next question. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So that is correct. Okay. And then, you know, that's how he protects the womb of Uttara, you know, Parikshit Maharaj, you know, by covering with his personal energy, and then he foils the effect of Brahmastra. Okay. But what is the great thing that we see about the Lord here? In this next slide, we can see. So what is the great thing? Kabir, you want to say, what is the great thing that we see about the Lord here?
Like he's having
Hey, which Kabir? Which Kabir?
Arjuna is holding him.
Mataji,
No, what is the great quality of the Lord that we see here?
Mataji, there are 2 Kabirs in the class.
Okay. So
Mataji,
Kabir
maybe you can
Rathod,
ask the other Kabir Rathod, because he wanted to answer the other question.
Yes.
Kabir Rathod, go ahead.
Yes, Mataji, can you repeat the question?
what I'm asking is, what is the great quality of the Lord that you can see here? Even these 2 pictures also, at least this picture, and I have written also something. So what is the great quality of the Lord that you can see?
So,
By how-
I see the Lord is trying to kill someone in the first.
That is not someone. That is,
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Bhishma Dev. So then Arjuna is trying to stop him, but in the next slide, the Lord Krishna shows Arjuna like his real self. So then
okay.
and then he says the whole Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, makes it so then that means Arjuna understands like that, even because before he was like all his relatives were on the other team, other
Mhm.
side, so he didn't want to kill them. So he wanted to stop Krishna from killing Bhishma Dev. So
Okay.
then now after this after the next picture, it's Lord Krishna showing Arjuna that telling Arjuna the Bhagavad Gita
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kabir. Thank
to
you.
explain to him that like on the other side, the people, we should fight for the war because it's for our
Yes.
selves,
Yes.
for our whole town's good.
Yes. Thank you, Kabir. Thank you so much. Okay. So this I wanted to relate it to what I said previously about how Krishna is protecting his devotee. So that is what I was trying to ask you. How can you relate these pictures to how Krishna is? What is the quality that you see? Namaras. Okay, is it Sanvi? I don't know. Who is that? Namaras Devidasi.
So
I don't know.
Mataji, Sanvi.
Yes, Sanvi. Go ahead.
So Mataji, Krishna is always Bhaktavatsal. That means he's always helping his devotees and always on their side and just always protecting them.
Yes. How, you know, the most important quality, you know, the quality that supersedes everything else is how Krishna is bound by his devotees' love. That is what it shows, that Krishna is ready to do anything and everything. Because, you know, in the first picture, we know that Bhishma Pitama, he had promised Duryodhan that okay, Sanskrit, you want to say something? Maybe before I say anything?
No, Mataji.
No? Okay. So, how, you know, Bhishma Pitama, he had vowed to Duryodhan that he would take the weapon and he would kill Arjuna, isn't it? And the Pandavas he would. So, but to protect his devotees, you know, Krishna had decided that he wouldn't take any weapon. But, you know, Bhishma Pitama, he said, unless and until Krishna takes the weapon, you know, I am ready to kill all of them. But just to protect his devotees, to protect Arjuna, Krishna even broke his own vow. So does anybody know the verse? Mataji does not remember. There is a verse in Bhagavad Gita, you know, where Krishna says that...
Did Shri Bhagwan watch a Dharma Kshetri?
No. This is the verse where Krishna says to Arjuna, boldly declare that, you know, the words of my devotees, they never perish. Does anybody remember that verse? I'm not sure if I remember. But do you all remember where Krishna tells Arjuna? Somebody else raised their hand. No. I don't know. Balavrinda, do you remember the words? Where Krishna tells Arjuna that, you know, boldly declare that the words.
Yeah. What verse, Mataji?
Well, I'm asking you the verse. I know the translation where Krishna tells Arjuna to boldly declare that the words. Well, if it is okay, if you don't remember, that's okay.
Okay.
We don't know Mataji.
We know Mataji, no.
Yeah, this is how you should all remember the verses, you know.
I got it.
I don't know.
I have them. I want to say, I want to try.
No, it's wrong.
Please, I want to do it.
Okay, so next time, if you all remember, you should tell. Okay, I want you to tell me the verse. That is very important.
We can't cheat if you're doing something and you can't remember. You can't, like in class or taking a test, you can't just look at your phone and when you're in high school. That's cheating. The teacher might come and take
No, that's okay. That's okay. As long as you can find it and tell me, I'm happy with that.
And you can't even cheat reading a sloka with looking in the middle of the class.
Okay, that's okay. This is not cheating. This is not cheating. This is an open book where if you can find that words, you should come and tell me. Okay? Okay, so... Yes, mother.
Namipatta Palashati.
Very good.
Wow,
yes.
Mother, very good. Mataji, yesterday, Mother's birthday, Mataji. Yesterday was Mother's birthday. Yeah.
Belated happy Krishna.
And he's 6-year-old. He's almost a big kid. Thank you, Mataji.
Oh,
He's
that's
almost a
very
big
nice.
kid.
He's almost a big kid, yes. So, yes, this is for everybody in the class. You are attending this class, but you should also know the meaning of the words so that if somebody asks you, you can immediately go ahead and find and look for it. Okay? Yes? Okay, so now that, you know, we can understand how Krishna is a Bhakta Vatsala. He's ready to do anything for his devotees. And then, you know, when he entered the womb of Parikshit Maharaj, what was the size? Can anybody tell me? Anybody knows? Anybody except who has raised their hand? Not somebody, the same participants. No. I want somebody else to say what was the size of Krishna when he entered the womb.
Mati, can I say it?
No, I want to name I want to see somebody else.
Isha, Vikram and Kasi, Mataji, they did not get a chance. Isha, Vikram and Kasi.
Yeah, Isha, go ahead. Oh, that's why they have written EVK. I'm like, oh my God, who is that?
Okay.
Yes.
He was the size of a thumbnail.
Thumb, yes, he was the size of thumb. That's correct. He was the size of the thumb.
Isha,
And then you can see how did he appear? He appeared in his which form? Which form?
Krishna form.
What form?
Vishnu.
Vishnu form. Okay, yes. in his four-handed form, he was very like how the Paramatma form, right? The four-handed form, he could see. And then also Krishna, he gave this special vision where Parikshit Maharaj, he could see Krishna. That's why, what does Parikshit means? When he came out of the womb, he was always searching for Krishna. He was never interested in anything else. He was always searching for, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? So that is what Parikshit means. One who is searching for the Lord. He was always searching for the Lord. Okay. And that's why he could never forget, because he saw Krishna in the womb. Okay. So, and then also, so what does it mean? It also means that Krishna can take any form. He can be bigger than the mountain, bigger than everything, and he can be smallest. What are you saying, Ryan?
Or smaller.
Or smaller than what? Smaller than, the tiniest particle is what? No. Anybody who knows the tiniest particle in science?
A marble? A marble?
Atom. Atom.
A quark. Atom. A quark.
There's something smaller than an atom. It's called a plank.
It's called
I know something smaller than a plank. A quark.
Atom.
A quark. This small.
Smaller than an atom.
A quark.
Oh, okay.
A dot.
Okay,
A
so
quark. A quark.
Okay.
A quark. And
Protons and neutrons are part of atoms. They're like I don't think they have a size.
yes, so you can see he was smaller than, he can become even smaller than the smallest, that is the atom. If you say yes, I will take
Smallest
it.
is a plank. There's
Okay.
different types of atoms. So the smallest is a plank. It's not a type of atom, but it's such a small thing. It's a special thing that's actually measured.
Mhm.
It's a small thing that's measured.
Okay. So you can see that, how Krishna is so inconceivable. By our material senses, we cannot try to understand Krishna. That is what you have to know. We can know only through the Shastras, through the Gurus. Okay. So we cannot know by our own senses. And also you can see Krishna is so merciful. He comes in the form of Archa Vigraha. Archa Vigraha means where we can worship in a form, we can do some service to the Lord and we can reciprocate with him. So that is the mercy of Krishna. So you have to understand, it's not very easy. But, we are so fortunate. We are very fortunate that Prabhupada gave us this very, very, sublime form where we can actually enjoy and we can develop a relationship with Krishna. Okay, so this shows, main theme of this verse is that how Krishna, is always there for his devotees. He's always ready to protect his devotees, and he's ready to do anything, and in any form he will come and he will save the devotees. So I have a story, small short stories. If we still have time, I don't know. Yeah, so maybe we still have a time. So I will tell you a small story. So, there was Akbar and Birbal. Do you all know Akbar and Birbal? Have you all heard of the stories of Akbar and Birbal?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, so Akbar was a Muslim king, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
Mataji. Birbal was very.
Yes, but he was very, very good, and he was very favorable to the Hindus as well. And then, he would, to show that, how favorable and how he was very good to the Hindus, he had in his court as one of the minister who was Birbal. And they would have very, intelligent conversations, very philosophical, deep discussions. So like that, what happened was one day, they were in the forest. Akbar and Birbal, they were in the forest. And Akbar said, your God, he's very different from the God that we have. Why? Because he said, your God, he comes in different forms, like sometimes it is fish, tortoise, or whatever, because he used to have lot of discussions with Birbal. So he knew about, the Hindus. So he would say, your Lord, he comes in different forms, and then he has to save his devotees, protect his devotees. And, and then just imagine he has to do so much of work all the time. So, but our God, he's not like that. He's just sitting and he just has to, he can get his work done. He does not have to come in any form to protect the people or protect his special devotees. So like that, he told Birbal. So, but Birbal, he's very smart. He just does not argue, and he always proves a point with some example and or his actions, isn't it? You all know, right? Birbal, he will just not just talk. So, and then what happened? One day, the king was in the court, and then, he had an assembly going on, and there were dancers, who were dancing. So he had a small pond of water, nearby, pool of water nearby. And in his assembly, he had this child also. So Birbal told one of the guards, what you have to do is you have to get his child and you have to throw him in the pool of water. So hearing this, the guard was like, the soldier was like, how can I do that? You want me to get killed? Why would I do that? So, but then he said, no, you have to do it. Don't worry. I will take all the responsibility. You don't have to worry. Just do what I'm saying. But because he's a guard and he cannot just say no to, the one of the ministers, he's an important minister of Akbar. So he said, okay. And then, and he said, you should do this when you see that Akbar is relaxed and he's sitting, very in a relaxed and enjoying manner. So then when, Akbar is relaxed and he's enjoying the dance, the performance, then this guard was the child. And immediately what happens is Akbar comes running down from his throne and he sees his child and he's out of that pool and he's all drenched. So now, now Birbal is telling Akbar, why? What happened? Why did you just jump in the pool? You have so many other ministers, soldiers, everybody. Why did you have to jump in the pool? Akbar is like, are you crazy? It's my child. I have to save him. How can you just let him drown in the water like that? He said, but Birbal still said, why do you have to still do that? We have so many expert swimmers here. You just have to give the instruction and they will do it. You don't have to do it yourself. But, Akbar said, he is my child. How can I not come and save him when he is in trouble or in danger? So that's when, Birbal explained to Akbar, it's the way you are behaving, the same way the Lord, he can never see his children suffering. Our Lord is so great that he will personally come to save his children, save his devotees. He will not let the others do the work, even though he can, but still he comes himself to protect his devotees. That's how, Birbal told Akbar how great our Lord is, and then Akbar could understand, how he, what Birbal said, it makes sense, and how, he was actually very, very correct. So like that also, we have to understand how Krishna always comes to protect his devotees. So we have to be very, very careful when we are dealing with the devotees of God. So when you make any offense against them, you have to understand how dangerous it is for us, it is for our spiritual life. So we have to be very, very careful when we are dealing with the devotees of the Lord, because all these examples that we saw, how is coming to protect Parikshit Maharaj, how, to protect the vows of his devotees, and to protect Arjuna, he was ready to even take the weapon. He was ready to even break his own promise. Okay? Yes? Do you all agree with me?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes?
Yes, Mataji.
Anybody wants to say or share anything?
Mataji, can I share this story? I heard it a little differently.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
So it was they were actually at that pond, Akbar and Birbal, and Akbar was like holding his grandson,
Mhm.
and then Akbar was like, Birbal, your gods are so your Krishna is so funny. He comes himself when his devotees are in trouble. And then Birbal's like, and then Akbar is like, can't he just send his servants to do it? Why does he come by himself? Isn't that like weird? And then Birbal said, and then Birbal was like, the emperor's just joking around with me. He surely can't mean this. But then he like understood that he like actually meant it. So then and then he's like, Birbal's like, oh, King Akbar was very attracted to his grandson, and then he was going to teach him a lesson. So he called the child's caretaker and said, go make me an exact wax model of the emperor's grandson. And then when he got that wax model of his grandson, and then he told the caretaker what to do. So Birbal immediately went and got Akbar, and then they were at the pond, and then the grandson's caretaker immediately threw the wax statue of the grandson into the pond, and then Akbar jumps in, and then after he's like, oh, thank goodness, it's just a wax model. And then when he comes out, Birbal helps Akbar get dried up and everything, and then he asked him, Akbar, why did you go inside yourself? Don't you have many servants and all of them to take care of them at issue? And then Akbar said that he was a fool, and he said, he's my grandson. I cannot wait for anybody else. That's why I immediately jumped in. And then that's when Akbar understood what Birbal's point.
Yeah, this is, I heard it differently, but yes, it is a similar story to show how Krishna can do anything and everything for protecting his devotees. Okay, Jay Vardhan, you had anything to say? You have raised your
Mataji,
hand.
it is 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay,
have
yeah.
to go to the activity.
Earlier.
Okay, that's good, Jay Vardhan. So you don't have anything to say. Now we have Saroj and Nandini. Mataji, I forgot to give a course. Mataji, did you join from the one device only? Mataji, Saroj and Nandini, Mataji. Okay, anyway. Thank you, Shyamarupini Mataji. Saroj and Nandini Mataji, over to you, Mataji. Right?
Hare Krishna. Mataji, 1 second.
Sure, Mataji. So last week we started bhajan. Mataji will continue that bhajan that we learned. What are you eating, Jahnavi? I'm so hungry.
She always does that. She always.
What is
does
that you are eating? Tell me. I'll also make something and eat for myself.
We call it
Huh? What is that?
purunjana with a little bit of puff fries.
Oh, palala. Okay. Show me that. Show
We're
me.
gonna do like kayut.
Is it like, okay, puff fries, right? Ah, okay. Murmure. Okay, right?
Are we like doing kayut?
Kayut not today. Kayut is on what day? We will do Thursday. Thursdays. Kayut. Kabir, it is not kayut. Always you say that kahoot. Okay? But it makes very happy when you say that word. You don't know how to pronounce, but you like the game.
It is.
Okay. Saroj and Nandini Mataji is here. She'll take over, okay?
But today,
Hare Krishna to all kids. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Hare Krishna Mataji Dhanvara.
Hare Krishna. So let's continue with our song that we did last time, Hari Haraya.
I was not in that.
Do you know? Do you like the song Hari Haraya?
I wasn't there. Same as me, Mataji.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to still revise it anyway, so you will all know.
What?
I'm just going to share it.
Okay, Mataji.
Let me see how I can share. Can you all see it now?
I
Yeah,
cannot.
it's coming.
Yes,
Mataji. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
now
Mataji,
it's there.
you can see that.
There it is. There.
Okay. So for kids who did not join last time, we're anyway going to revise, so don't worry. We will start from the beginning. No, we will wait. First, let's start from the beginning.
Krishna Mataji, Mataji,
Krishna.
at what time is the kids class? 11 to 16?
Okay, after this, Mataji, another 25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it at 7:30, Mataji?
Yes, yes, EST 7.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, Mataji.
So
Sorry.
are you in the group, Mataji? Aishwarya, are you in that Madhava group?
No, Mataji. I think Lalita Mataji will
Okay,
be.
maybe Lalita Mataji already added you. Yeah, you can come in another 25 minutes or you can stay here also. Mataji is teaching bhajan. Okay?
Sure, Mataji. Okay, Mataji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you for joining. Take
Sorry
over.
to interrupt you, Mataji. Danvat Pranam.
No problem. So kids, I'm going to sing. Please repeat after me, okay? Wait for me to finish one line and then repeat. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Okay, everybody should sing together, okay? Otherwise, it's very haphazard. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan.
Mataji, your voice is
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana.
I could your voice is like turning off.
Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Sita. Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunata. Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunata. I think we stopped here last time. Okay, we saw
Mataji,
that.
your voice is breaking. Your voice is like breaking. Because so I didn't sing it. I only sang a little bit.
Oh,
Because
can you turn it down?
Mataji for me it's not breaking. It's not. But
Okay.
for me it's breaking.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some.
Yeah, Kabir, it's not breaking for anyone. It's only breaking for you. Maybe it's your internet. just hear. If you are not able to sing fully, hear it. Okay.
Okay. So last class we stopped here. We saw how about the 6 Goswamis, and we saw about the different names of Krishna. Remember, we are paying obeisances to Hari, who is Krishna himself. Okay, now we will learn the 5th one. Okay. Echai gosar kori. Charana vandan. Jaha hoite bigna nash. Abhishta puran. Let's do it again. Echai gosar kori. Charana vandan. Jaha hoite bigna nash. Abhishta puran. Let's go to the 6th one. Echai gosai jar. Mohitar das. Dasabara padarenu. Mora panchagras. Again, the 6th one. Echai gosai jar. Mohitar das. Dasabara padarenu. Mora panchagras. 7th one. Tadera charana sebi. Bhakta sane bas. Janame hoy. E abhilash. Tadera charana sebi. Bhakta sane bas. Janame hoy. E abhilash. Echai gosai jabe. Braje koila bas. Radha Krishna Nitya Leela. Gorila Prakash. Echai gosai jabe. Braje koila bas. Radha Krishna Nitya Leela. Gorila Prakash. Anande bolo Hari. Baja Vrindavan. Sri Guru Vaishnava Pade. Majayaman. Anande bolo Hari.
Ananda Hari.
Bhaja Vrindavan. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade. Ajai Aman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pada. Padma Koriyash. Nama Sankirtana Kohe. Narottamadas. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pada. Padma Koriyash. Nama Sankirtana Kohe. Narottamadas. Hariharaya Nama Krishna. Yadavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya. Keshavaya Namaha. Okay, we're going to the meaning now. You can raise your hands and I'm going to give you chance to read. Okay, Abhigya, you can read the fifth one.
I bow to the feet of these 6 Goswamis. By their grace, our obstacles can be destroyed and all desires are fulfilled. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you, Abhigya. So, we saw about the 6 Goswamis and we saw about Sri Chaitanya, Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Sita. And in the third stanza, we also saw about how Guru, Vaishnava, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, all these are so important to the devotees, right?
Yeah, I get it all.
So in the fifth stanza, Narottama Das is saying that I bow to the feet of these 6 Goswamis because we have glorified them, right? All the 6 Goswamis. Srila Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami. So all these 6 Goswamis, by their grace, our obstacles can be destroyed and all desires are fulfilled. Why? Because they are pure devotees. They are very great Vaishnavas. Okay? Okay. Next is Param. Param, please go ahead. Read the 6th one.
Okay. I am the servant of these 6 Goswamis. The dust of their lotus feet is my 5-fold substance.
Very nice. So, always the devotees, they desire to have the dust of pure devotees or Vaishnavas on their head. Okay? Because it purifies. Every part of a pure devotee is very pure. So it purifies us. That's why Narottama Das is saying that the dust of their lotus feet is my 5-fold subsistence. Okay, only because that means that only by the mercy of Vaishnavas I am able to survive. Okay? Okay, let's go to the next one. Sanvi, please go ahead.
When these 6 Goswamis lived in Braja,
7th one. Sanvi.
to be a servant of the lotus feet and reside in company of devotees. This is my aspiration, birth after birth.
Thank you, Sanvi. Yeah, so again, here Narottama Das is saying that he wants to be a servant of their lotus feet. That means only with the association of devotees, we will be able to progress well in Krishna conscious, in our devotion. Okay? And we have to always aspire to have association of devotees. Sometimes when we don't aspire, when we don't desire, Krishna doesn't fulfill. But for people who don't have proper association, if they really aspire, if they really pray to Krishna sincerely, he will give good association, good devotee association. Okay, so we should always aspire birth after birth to be a servant of their lotus feet and to reside in the company of devotees. Okay, because any birth we take, we should never forget Krishna. That should be our prayer. Whatever birth, wherever we are, we should never forget him and we should always think of him. That should be our prayer. And how will that happen? Only when we have association of devotees, pure devotees. Okay, let's move on to Madhav, little Madhav. Read the 8th one.
When these 6 Goswamis
When these 6 Goswamis
lived in Vraja,
live in Vraja, they
revealed
reveal the
eternal
eternal
pastimes
pastimes of Sri
Yeah.
Radha and Krishna.
Thank you, Madhav. So this is again in Chaitanya Leela, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he instructs the 6 Goswamis to go to Vrindavan or Vraja and excavate the places of pastimes of Sri Radha and Krishna. So they did a very great service by revealing all the places and excavating all the places and writing down and elaborating and building temples to describe all these pastimes. So that is why Narottama Dasa is saying that they did this great service of excavating all these places of pastimes. Okay, let's move on to who is EVK?
Isha Vikram Kasi.
Vikram and Kashi Mataji.
Okay, Isha Vikram and Kashi.
Mataji, can I go after them? Eva.
Yeah, yes, Palvit.
Um,
Go ahead, Isha and Vikram.
In aestheticity, sing the name of Lord Hari and worship Vrindavan. Joyfully fixing up your mind upon the lotus feet of the bona fide spiritual master and the pure devotees.
Very nice. Thank you, Isha. So, this is like a prayer we have to meditate on. That in ecstasy, we have to sing the name of Lord Hari and worship Vrindavana. So, all these pastimes in Vrindavana, they will make us more Krishna conscious when we meditate on these pastimes and when we go to Vrindavana, when we take association of the pure devotees residing there, we will be able to connect to Krishna very nicely. And then the second part, he says, joyfully fixing your mind upon the lotus feet of the bona fide spiritual master. We have to always remember that we get Krishna only through Guru, and we get Guru through Krishna. So we should always thank our spiritual master and we should meditate on these pastimes. Okay, so yeah, let's finish the last one. Palvit, go ahead, please. Last one.
The lotus feet of my Guru and the Vaishnavas are my aspiration. Narottama Dasa thus sings Hari Nama Sankirtana.
Thank you, Palvit. So again, this is like a meditation on how the Guru and Vaishnavas are very, very merciful to us, and we should always aspire for their mercy and association. Okay, so Narottama Dasa, he meditates on these things and he sings the song. Now, of course, this is a very popular kirtan, and while we are singing in general in temple and other places, we don't really sing the 5 to 10. Okay, it's only the first 4 that we sing usually for this song, but just for meditating on the meaning, because Vaishnava bhajans, they are not just bhajans for singing and enjoying. It is also for meditating. The meanings are very deep. Not just this Vaishnava bhajan, but so there are so many other Vaishnava bhajans which have really, really deep meaning and ecstasy into it. So we should be, why we are singing all these bhajans and learning? Because we should be able to understand the mood of these great Vaishnavas who have written these songs, and we should be able to relate our philosophy that we learn in Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita to the song. Okay? That's why it is very important to learn these Vaishnava bhajans, not just learn how to sing, but also understand the meaning and meditate on the meaning and try to relate these meanings with what we have read from other books like Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam and other things. Okay, so we still have 5 more minutes. What we can do is, let's try to sing just the first 4 together.
Benji, can you help me on 6 and 7? Because I didn't heard 8 and 6 and 7.
6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's sing the whole song together once. How about that? Okay?
Okay.
It's the same tune. So let's start. 1, 2, 3. Hare Jai Gopinath Radha Krishna Bhajan Anande bolo Hari Vrindavan Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Bhajaniya Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Uttama
Sangeet,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very good. Thank you so much, kids. You all sang so beautifully well. Does anybody have any? Okay, I see Palvik and Kabir.
Didn't heard still. I didn't heard anyone.
You didn't hear? Okay.
Yeah.
You wanted the 5, 6, and 7?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I could not hear anything.
Okay, let's do the 5, 6, and 7, Kabir. Ichai Gosai Kori Charana Vandan.
Echai Goshai Kori Chanana Vandan.
Jaha Hoite Bignanash.
Cha Hote Bignanas.
Abhishta Puran.
Abhishta Puran.
Echai Gosai Jar.
Echai Goshaja.
Moitar Das.
Das.
Tasabara Padarenu.
Tasa para padarinu.
Panchagras.
Mora Panchagras.
Tadera Charana Sebi.
Chara Chara Sana Sebi.
Tadera Charana Sebi.
Chara Sana Sebi.
Bhakta Sane Bas.
Bhakta Sanya Bas.
Janame Hoi.
Jemene Hoi.
Hey Abhilash.
Hey Parinas.
Thank you so much.
Bila.
You sang very well. Palvit, you had a question?
No, Mataji, no.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much, kids. We are about to reach our end time, so we can end here with our Vaishnava Pranam. Pancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, thank you so much, Nandini Mataji. Bhajan and meaning very nice.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for your wonderful class. Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you all,
Krishna.
kids. Hare Krishna.
Bye,
Okay.
dear Mataji. Hare
Hari
Krishna.
bol.
Bye. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Palvit, for joining regularly. Ask Vita. Okay, Mali, bye. Bye.
Stingy, here you have all your food. You have your cap.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Yeah.
what's your bowl?
We have Lalitangi Mataji. Lalitangi Mataji will start Madhava class. Kabir, this is not a small kids class. This is a little bigger kids